Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's channel. Today we're doing part 36 of Belle's Fallout 4 Explorer and Survival Guide, and we are heading to Covenant. We were told of this place by a Diamond City guard, and he told us that there's a place called Covenant where you need to there's a test or something. Hold on, sorry, let me just kill this. That you have to complete a test that is very clean and good, he said. So we're gonna just go and investigate it, and see what's going on. Basically, that's just what we're going to do.
One way to get that cool on.
And this is just a settlement. It's called Tastington Boathouse. You may or may not have already found it with the Minutemen quest, but I'm just gonna claim it. Might as well while we're here. Yeah, it is literally not far from Covenant. It's literally across the way. This is where Tastington Boathouse is, and there's Covenant. So we're just gonna keep going towards Covenant. Now, I'm not gonna do spoilers with the place called Covenant. You probably, if you've got the game, you'll know. But if you think about getting it, it has very unique dialogue, and it depends on how you want to play it.
That's what I need. But where would I hang it?
What's this?
Hey there.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Mac's Bar. We are currently open for business. Please excuse the mess.
Why start a bar out here?
Ever since I was little, I wanted to own a bar. A place where people could come and relax and tell me their troubles. Problem is, real estate is real hard to come by in most of the major settlements. So I figured, why not start out here, huh? Anyway, what'll it be?
I'll think about it.
No rush, but I don't want a long line.
Oh, I know what he is. He's one of them traders that you can actually
But if
have.
Thursday nights are ladies' nights. Then when will we do the bar trivia?
Hey,
Fancy yourself a drink, stranger?
let's see
Hold
what
on.
you got.
What
I've got
disturbs
just
me?
the thing for you.
Yeah, no, if you have like a bar, like a restaurant, then he will like allow you to do that. Anyway, let's just trade a bit. So yeah, if you have like a level 3 bar, you can offer him a place at your at your settlement, and then he can go there. But obviously, random encounter if you find him. So this is Covenant. As you see, it is a walled settlement, and I did do that because I want to see what that is. But it is a walled settlement. So let's go have a look.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
Undesirable people, I wonder.
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. Pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, alright?
I don't know whether Valentine's gonna like me taking this test. So let's
Sure.
just do
Good.
it.
Take a seat, and we can begin.
Some companions don't like it when you take the test. In fact, I believe most of them, to be honest. But they do like the outcome of doing a quest, a part of Covenant. So now you
let's
can
begin.
just tell them to go,
There ain't no wrong answers.
and then get them
You
back
are approached
basically.
by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
That literally sounds like he wants to, you know, RAPE you. Sneak out. Knock him out. I'm gonna knock
I'd
him
grab
out.
a pipe and knock him out.
A pipe, you say? Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Do you know, I've never done it where, like, if we... I'll leave it. Amputate.
Amputate the foot before the infection spreads.
That's what I would do.
Amputation. Next question. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Hang comfort.
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I always click picture.
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr.
Actually wouldn't do
Abernathy
that.
has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Laser pistol. I'll just pick the lock.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Surgery.
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Steal it.
Sneak into his room and steal it?
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Covenant. Never did feel terribly welcome here.
Oh, so he doesn't hate it or dislike it. I know Kat, when you do it, she dislikes it. Oh no, wait, does she like it? Either one. But he doesn't seem to have a reaction.
Welcome to Covenant.
Woo! So we're in see, no, we disliked it. Oh well.
Excuse me.
Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your stay.
Okay. Where's she going? Ooh. Whoa. Okay, I don't think I should go in there because they're getting their guns out.
The caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this. You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
Just like Covenant.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Right, let's do it.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Human error. Oh, so we've started the quest. Human error. We need to search Covenant for clues. Ask Dan about synths. Oh, that must have been because we passed the speech check.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
What's a synth?
People here are real sensitive about synths. What is a synth?
You must be new around here. Synths are synthetic people made by the Institute. Real advanced machines. Might as well be human because no one can tell the difference between them and us. Everyone in the Commonwealth is afraid of synths and the Institute. But come to mention it, I've been here a long while and nobody's even breathed a word about them. That is odd.
Okay.
So, what's the Institute?
Ask 3 different people, you get 3 different answers to that. Wildly different. Most people believe the Institute's behind every manner of ill in the Commonwealth. Sister disappears, or you lose your Brahmin. The Institute. Settlement murdered in the middle of the night. The Institute. But I've never met a single person that has proof about any of that. But there's no denying synths are real enough. So the Institute's infiltrating us, and I doubt they're doing that for our own good.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
So, let's just start this quest. I don't think I've got any others. Oh, we will be doing that. By the way, there is a link to the railroad, which is in Fallout 3, where you're at Rivet City and you helped Hartons. If you never did it, then you have no idea what I'm all about. So, Honest Dan's been hired to find Stockton's missing caravan. He wants me to investigate Covenant, looking for clues. He knows the little settlements involved. By the way, Stockton is at Bunker Hill down here. He runs 3 caravans throughout the wasteland. So our goal right now is to search Covenant for clues, search destroy caravans for clues. Okay.
Hey there.
There's quite a few named characters here.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate the hospitality.
For people like you, anytime. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we've got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's delicious.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
I have to go.
You have a good day.
Okay, so we've rested. And we jump. Right, so we said Deezer's lemonade.
Fresh lemonade here!
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
I'll
Alright.
take some.
Enjoy!
Right, so we got Deezer's lemonade. Let's look at the properties of it. There it is. Oh, HP 50, that's pretty good, isn't it? Right, there's a few people you can talk to them if you want, I can't be bothered. They're all just skittish. And they're very false happy. Alright, let's go find this caravan. Just follow the road. Makes it a lot easier. To me, they're going to Malden. Oh, here it is.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
We got fusion, some
We'll be taking
cakes,
that.
laser pistol, Brahmin, mercenaries. They had some high-profile people there, weren't they? Fred O'Connell. That's a name.
Deezer's lemonade, huh? The caravan definitely stopped in Covenant.
So it looks like Covenant's been lying. Looks like they have been lying. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery. It is an awfully small settlement.
Looks like a trader left a bedroll. No marks on it, so no way of telling if it's from Stockton's people.
Hey, the leg's still on the mend. You have anything for the pain?
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Thanks, Doc.
Okay, but so for this, there are various ways you can find the truth. You can talk to her. You can sneak into a safe or a computer as well. So let's click nice to meet you.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone would know where this compound is, it'd be Jacob. He runs this town. But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
We'll talk later.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this, pronto.
Hey there.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
This cell means business. That's some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it. Sweet.
B. Fitzgerald. Concerns none. Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If only he could do something about his wife. This is Auden. This is the mayor's ish terminal. P. Fitzgerald. This is Penny. Mentions the synths as undesirables. Altercation with M. Bell. Frequent negative comments about other personnel at other places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City. Severe reprimand for warning one trader about the Institute and their ways. If Mrs. Gerald was not humanly effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound, but she's married Mr. Fitzgerald, so her permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our mission as parameters. Sometimes I feel she cares more about running a shop than our goals. T. Huntley. Possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behaviour has made visitors uncomfortable. Huntley is new to Covenant, and given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. Hopefully over the time the community can help him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors feel nervous, though, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, his reluctant reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, his absence is rarely noticed. Team McGovern. Visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? After bringing up concerns to her, Miss Governess has really come around. Part of her job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she truly covers instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable in our operation. P. Montgomery. Who's P. Montgomery? None. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, she's got no idea of what she's been through. The only niggling detail is she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitor number one complaint was lack of medical services. So we need at least one doctor here. And unfortunately for her, she's the only one qualified that has a suitable temperament. Swanson, none. Swanson keeps to himself. He works directly for the compound administering the test, and as such I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his orders or temperament, who's to say? Okay, so that's personnel reports. Fisherman report, draft. Mr. Huntley has reported 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who stationed himself at Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favourite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by outsider. I recommend, and they stopped. Ooh, it said Valentine like that. So that's where the compound is. Okay.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
So we know where the compound is. Let's look on the map. Oh, it was optional to talk to him. So the compound is just over there. So that's Mystic Pines. Must be. So the reason I'm bringing Nick is because he does like it when you do this. I'm not sure whether it's like or love, to be honest with you. I'm just going to have a quick look on my notes. Let's just have a quick look. Sorry, I'm just looking. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure, he just likes it. He doesn't love it when you obviously do it. But that's obviously just because, well, actually I don't know why. We're going to find the bloody information. Oh, how is it? Siding against the synth-hating scientists in Covenant. In Covenant. So he doesn't like you siding with them. Alright, anyway, let's just go.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I know you and your secret compound are behind what happened to Stockton's caravan.
Supposing, hypothetically, we are. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend any time.
How can you justify killing a caravan?
Easy. They can't.
It isn't as simple as all that. Hasn't our community been good to you and others passing through? So all I'm asking is you have a little faith in us.
You can keep your caps.
You're not buying our silence.
Please, just leave well enough alone.
We're Valentine
There's
like
more
that.
going on than you realize.
Okay, so declining his bribe gets a Valentine like. I was looking on Wiki, but it's not really showing me. Ah, please ignore that. It's a part of the... Oh god.
Get out of here.
So it's across the water from Covenant. So go across the water. There's a dude up there.
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish.
This is his fishing spot, but there's like people mucking around the waters, obviously trying to get to the compound. Alright, well, literally, Covenant, you can still see it. It's literally west of Covenant. The compound is. You go through the drain to the sewer door.
I hate this place.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I'm here to rescue the survivors from Stockton's caravan.
I can't let you do that. This ain't personal. You should.
Hey, keep your shit! What?
I'm taking the armor. Valentine, where are you?
Hey,
No. Damn. I got nothing.
Oh no. I'm dropping some stuff, hold on. Probably should have done that before we started. I don't want that. Here we go.
I lost him.
They got him!
Need help here.
No sign of the caravan yet. They've got to be holding us.
Subject 12 baseline.
What the hell are they doing here anyway?
Where am I?
No. How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within. Who are you? What's... Ah! Son of a bitch! You that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
Subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the
This
question
is Blythe.
quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test?
chained on the other side.
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
So we're zapping people. Ooh, fusion core.
Some sort of bridge. Must be another way around.
Oh.
Gather people up, torture them, and all for the safe test? Sick bastards need to be put down.
Subject
Cells
12
empty.
testing.
Damn it.
So this is
If
subject
the
12 again.
Commonwealth didn't have enough monsters.
I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again,
Inside,
which
you got,
position?
can't tell if this was
Catcher,
storage
right?
or
He's a
trash.
catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
No, please. I'm not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions, and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
Jesus.
Thought I saw the missions must be good.
What the?
That woman's a bloody psychopath, that Dr. Patricia. She's a thing, ain't she? Dr. 12 debrief. Subject 12.
Confidence on Subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem.
And any progress on question 3?
None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable.
You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3.
Sweet.
Moving it could invalidate.
Our methodology was exhaustive.
Do they play baseball
Subject
in
12's
the
answers in regards to
Or is
baseball
there
in
some
his
sort of
childhood were
defect in their
particularly
program?
fascinating. See, we need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing.
I'll let the reclamation team know.
Think they've run off?
Got a clearing up ahead. I got your 6. Who knows when more of the bastards will pop up. The mission's The missions must
What
be
just
protected.
happened?
I don't think we're alone.
Got my own!
Clear.
The intruder must... Someone help!
You were smarter than this.
Hi.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
Stockton's daughter is a synth?
Why else do you think we attacked her caravan? After testing, we have well over a 70% confidence level of our initial diagnosis. I'd have to perform an autopsy to be sure.
I'll give you a fair hearing.
How considerate. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Now, to get the likes from various companions, I believe Kate and Dance say Institute must die,
Are you being silent for a reason?
but Curie and Valentine are against genocide.
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living
See, he loved
synth
it.
is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
I condemn torture.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the SAFE test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Are you threatening me, Dan?
I have myself a code. That's not always good on my wallet, but it helps me sleep at night. I took this contract, and I will honor it. Even if I have to kill you to do it.
Covenant's a refuge?
Over the years, we've recruited like-minded individuals. All of our lives shattered by the Institute. Covenant is primarily about administering and refining the SAFE test. But some consider the humanitarian side equally as important. If you destroy what's left here, their lives will be upended again.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
That girl's done being your lab rat.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Reject.
That's a deal I won't accept.
You're done putting people through your little tests.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Doesn't have to be the day you die. Anything useful?
So as you see, we've got countless likes. I think about 4 likes, 2 loves at least. There is.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end. My father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out. Please.
It's alright, darling. We got you. Let's get to the terminal. Unlock. Stored messages. There are a few. Yeah, so they're basically torturing people to figure out who was a synth. They put all these tests, whatever answers they were. If there was more, if they would then check they were a synth. If the synths answered certain questions and they were the same for every synth, then it kind of showed
Oh, thank goodness.
what type of answers the synths would have.
I'm never ever coming back here.
Yeah, let's toss it down.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
Got 300 caps for that. Jesus. And yes, we completed human error. By the way, if you want to know, she is a synth. But, as you will find out in the next few episodes, Stockton worked with a particular group which saves synths from the Institute. So she's actually not working for the Institute. She is a rescued synth from the Institute. And I'll leave it at there, and we will continue the synth mystery in later episodes. I believe for the next episode we are going to be going to Good Neighbor, and then possibly after that we will be going and completing the quest Road to Freedom. But before we end this video, let's go back to Covenant. And now it does depend. If you accept Chamber's offer, you will get to keep the named settlers at Covenant. But if you reject, they will become hostile, and you have to kill them all to achieve.
You ruined everything.
To achieve
Who's there?
the settlement.
Who's out there?
Jesus, dude, made me jump. Map to compound. Sorry, dudes. But you're killers.
Hey, Deezer.
Funeral. They won't be bothering anybody now.
Yep. Well, sorry dudes, but that's basically what you do. And then you claim the workshop. Woo! Claimed it with all these dead bodies and that. Ew. Yeah, that's the only bad side, I suppose, of not siding with the people. You know what I meant. And you kinda can't. Oh, I got rubber from that. I'm gonna leave this here. I need crystal ceramic, and this is the only settlement that doesn't have the requirements you need for recruitment. But, you know, you can send a supply depot and then you can do it. So basically now you have the settlement. You can enter the house. You'll notice that there's Jacob has but a lot of the stuff you need to steal. So it would be good to bring a companion who likes to steal as you collect other things. But yeah, there's a bit of a glitch with that, to be honest. I don't see how they would have thought that we weren't going to go against Torch, you know. Anyway, yes, thank you for watching. I'm actually going to go investigate this area. You know what? You guys can come along. I don't think we've been a full hour for this video. So, yeah, we'll just do this and then we'll end the video. But I just want to investigate because it looks interesting. Oh, actually, how do I get up there? Whoa! I'm flying. Oh, look. So if you go here, we're literally on the freeway just from Covenant, as you can see. We're just gonna go here. Normally they like guard this area, but they're not. Let's call it down.
Hey.
Get these because you have to get your companions to stand on it.
Go there.
Count on it.
They take forever. Go
There.
Sure thing.
Right, stay.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Hey.
Do something
Come
for
on.
you?
I don't know if anyone's up here. This seems like it is a camp for somebody. But I'm not seeing. I wonder if I click that again, does it go down or does it go up? Oh, it goes down. Oh my god. Oh! I just heard somebody speak. Ooh, nice view. A little house there. That's kind of cute. I like that house. Okay, well, let's look around, shall we? Need to figure out how to get... Oh, I see. Gotta kind of go out and go in. And then climb up here. I don't really... Oh. There's raiders, but they're all been wiped out. Oh, well, someone made it easier for us. But to end this... Anyway, to end this brilliant to end this video, we're going to have a look at... We're going to end with a beautiful look. Ooh, what's down there? End with this beautiful... He's still jumping. End with this amazing view of Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you for watching and goodbye.